We're good, dude. This is like really tight.
Especially after that bench press workout.
Hey, guys, if you want to send us a bigger green screen,
Or just another one of this one, maybe?
or just a duplicate, that'd be amazing, because right now getting 3 big dudes after we just benched, really tight. It's really tight in here. All right, let's get started. Got this on first. And we're off. So, Jake, why don't you tell us what we're doing here?
Yeah, so we're doing Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge Qualifier 19.4. Basically, you have a 3-minute window. You're going to be doing 10 bench press at 135, 10 chest to bar, and then 10 dumbbell snatch at 50 pounds. If you finish that in your 3-minute window, you rest the remainder, and then you add 2 reps to every movement every round.
Okay. So, so you 10, 12, 14...
Forever.
For as long as you can go.
Yeah, I loved it.
Andrew, did you bench much in college?
No.
You squatted a lot though, didn't you?
We did.
And you deadlifted a lot, didn't you?
We did.
I benched a lot.
We benched a lot. Alright, so we do the Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge 19.4. We're going to do 19.3 and 5 either tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. So yeah, this is our first round. Again, like you said, you have 3 minutes to accomplish it, and then if you successfully accomplish it, you rest the remainder, you don't get to start, and then you start the next round with 2 extra reps per movement. So it was a good little pacing game. So Andrew, I'm going to start with you. What was your strategy going into this workout?
I knew the bench would be my limiting factor today. I mean, I'm not a great bencher. My 1 rep is not very high. So breaking the bench early and often and trying to minimize transitions was my key. So I knew that later rounds I would have to do bigger chest to bars because I would be coming off the bench later. So
cool. Okay, so you started out like, so when did you start like doing like a bunch of chest to bars?
Probably around like 16, 18 rounds, because then I knew I was going to have to, I wanted a little extra rest at the end for the 20s, and then that's where the 20s was the bench that kind of like was like, okay, this is getting hard for me. And then the 24s, I was like, okay, I get through that. And then it was just about holding on in the 26 for as many as I could.
Just skipped around 22 though, but you were just...
Yeah.
You skipped it anyways, you're just like, it's
I
not
didn't do
important.
that one. Yeah. But yeah, the bench was my limiting factor, so I wasn't heavy breathing. It was just a simple fact that the bench got tough.
So Pegasaurus. Tell us who Pegasaurus is.
Pegasaurus.
Oh, Pegasaurus.
Pegasaurus.
Oh.
You thought it was Pegasaurus the whole time?
Pegasaurus.
No, Peck.
Oh, like
Pegasaurus.
Pegasaurus came to not play today. Not play today.
You just answered your wife and then you hung up on her.
That was an accident.
Okay, so Pegasaurus wasn't...
He wasn't feeling too frisky today.
He was...
Normally when we bench, he comes out and he roars at these boys, but he was sick today. Good gravy.
Patty, we'll call you back when we're done.
I'll call you on in a little bit.
We love you.
But he was just, he was chilling today.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Actually, he was pretty fly for like 10 to 16.
So how boring was the round of 10?
You mean the round 10, 12, 14, and 16?
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
I mean, like, I think Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge, the series you consider just dropping out. I mean, like, those reps didn't even affect you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, okay, the 10, you were like, okay, I'm gonna sit here for 2 minutes and, like, I don't even know if I even warmed up.
No.
You could achieve the round of 10 as a warm up.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know this was going on. Don't worry, I'll sub in and make sure that we have some audio for that. Yeah.
That was mid-workout.
That was mid. So at this point, this is the round of 12. At this point, yeah, I might have been a little slow in the beginning, considering you just walked over and danced and pointed at the camera.
I love that.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Didn't even know that was happening.
I totally forgot he did
Well,
that.
I needed a little rest between my sets that I had broken up, and so I figured to give you guys a little show.
Well, you did. So, since this thing so long, we're probably going to do this. I'm going to put some audio in, and we're just going to jump ahead to certain points. And so we'll pop back up a little later, and I'll make sure to put a timestamp down below. But we're probably, where do you want to jump to? We need to start getting hurt. The round of 20?
Yeah, let's
You want to jump to the round of 20? Okay, so I think we're going to go jump to the round of 20. Continue watching us if you want to, and listen to my cool, sweet audio. Maybe I'll voice over Jake singing. You never know. And we're going to jump to round 20.
Well, that's 5 rounds in, so 15 minutes would start.
Okay, so we're here.
0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12,
14,
12.
16, 18, 20.
The camera's still
6
on.
rounds. I think 15 to 18 is the round of
15, 18. Okay. is the round of 20. I think if we did our mental math correctly, 15 minutes is the round of 20. I'm literally blocking Jake's view.
Those are all no reps.
What are you doing? You definitely can't turn the score in now.
Wow, thanks, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at 20. We fast forwarded here because I think Andrew said this is where it started getting real.
Yeah, for me it was.
Yeah,
Not for
sure.
you guys. But yeah, for me, being, like I said, not a great bencher, so this is kind of where the reps started to take over a little bit.
Do you think, I think CrossFitters are kind of notorious for not being, we can bench, but it's not like, we're not like great at it.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll start seeing more and more gyms, like you program for Cobra Command?
Sure.
So do you program bench in, we have a lot of benches.
We have a lot of benches. If I program bench, it's not as often as you think, and the types of benching I program is different. So like, I mix the pressing up in different planes, and I mix the pressing up based on how I feel our gym's moving in what direction I want them to go. So like, we'll bench press, but we'll also single arm dumbbell bench press. We'll alternate dumbbell bench press.
I still consider that a bench press.
Yeah, I mean, we press in multiple planes and with different types of equipment. So I vary it up quite a bit for our community here.
Sure.
It's not something that like we set up a 8-week bench cycle at our gym. So
Sure. But like if that's affiliate, so that's Cobra Command, that's your affiliate programming you do. So then when we talk about what we do collectively, we actually bench
once a week
with tempo,
chains, all kinds of different stuff.
shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo.
Yeah. Depending upon the cycle that I have on, like for Jake, like we worked on, speed with chain stuff based on, obviously, out of the bottom is the lightest and then at the top is heaviest, so he can move weight faster. Now we're getting into more of incline pressing to take the lats out of it a little bit more and stress shoulders and things like that. So, so we play around with it quite a bit. So
if you own an incline bench and you want to send us one, we need one too.
We do need an incline
a green
bench.
screen and an incline bench.
Absolutely.
So I think this is the round. We finished the round of 20,
Yeah.
and I believe so. I restarted my camera here. I believe I finished at like 2:01, and you were like 2. I mean, you weren't far off. You're like maybe like 5 seconds.
This is kind of 22 is now we're getting to my like close to my ceiling.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Whereas you guys are still feeling pretty frisky here.
Well, do you want to jump ahead to the round of 24? Because that's where you start breathing heavy, and that's where unless you want to watch the round of 22.
It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
If you guys want to move ahead, you can.
Yeah, this is really not exciting, guys. Like, hey, look, we're benching some more.
Well, let's talk about while we're watching this, let's talk about how you guys broke the bench up.
Oh yeah, good point. That's a good point. So, I think we had the same plan.
Yep.
This is the round of 22. Do you remember what you did for benches?
Yeah, so my rule for any bench, I think sometimes I fudged it up and did a little extra. But I think my go-to rule, and you guys can track this, is if it was divisible by 5, I always did 5. So for instance, 10 was 5 and 5, and 15, or 20 was 5, 5 and 5. But if it had an extra, if it was ended in a 6 or a 7, I included that in my first set. So for instance, if we had to do...
This is a good round for an example.
This is 22?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 22. I'm pretty sure I did 7 and then 5, 5, 5 to get me to 22.
And I did 6, 6, 5, 5.
6, 6, 5, 5. Now, if it was the number ended in an 8 or a 9, or vice versa, that'd be a 3 or a 4, right? If we're talking math wise, then I added that extra set of 3 or added that extra set of 4 because I thought that doing 8 was too much. That was my rule. It was very complicated, but I thought it was a decent idea. And you probably started out with pretty similar, right?
I was 10. Yeah, I mean, I stayed with 5s as long as I could, like just knowing that I did never have to do a set bigger than 5 really in the workout until I got more blown, and then I went to 4. So this set I actually did all 4s.
So 22, you did 4s.
Almost all 4s until Yang had, I think I said a 3 or something.
But I mean, really,
and now
a quick reset. You're only like 20 seconds behind me.
Yeah.
A quick reset, because I thought when I was going with you were always like, you'd rack it. Did you take your hands off the bar?
Not really.
Oh, see. Yeah, so I took my hands off the bar. I was like, ah. And you would go again pretty quick.
I knew that my sets, I would do more sets right? So I had more time between sets. That's more wasted time. Well, I won't call it wasted, but more time
Sure.
that I'm not working. So that was going to affect me later on in my 3 minutes. So, and you can see too, also, like, I knew I had to transition from the bench to the pull bar quick. So, like, these guys had time to go maybe chalk once. You know, Jake chalked before. I think you chalked almost every time
Before your pull-ups?
Almost, yeah.
Almost, yeah.
And, like, I literally, if you rewatch that round, I just watched it. I got off the bench and got on the pull bar, like, immediately because I knew I didn't have
that much time.
Yeah. So that's the 22, and I have 30 seconds, and then we're about to start the 24s.
Oh, yeah, it's just 3 minutes. It's so confusing sometimes. So we're going to 21. So at 21, we're going to start the round at 24.
Yeah.
And this is your
last full round. So we'll just let it run. Because this is where I walked over right now. I'm in frame. I walked over and actually asked Andrew, I said, because I thought you were breathing pretty heavy. And granted, I wasn't sitting here watching him the whole time. And I asked Andrew, what's he starting? And he said the round 24. And I thought you were breathing heavier than you should have been.
Yeah, the dumbbell snatches were super annoying. Like I don't know, like I picked them up and my arms just kind of felt like noodles, to be honest. And then it was just like it was enough to just get in the way, jack your heart rate up, and not let you calm down towards these later rounds. And then you're sitting on the bench, and I'm just like sucking some wind, and Jacob's like, "Why are you breathing heavy?" And then
Did I say it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a jerk.
You also said, yeah, it didn't get hard to the 28. I didn't make it even to the 28.
I said it to 26.
I hardly made it, man.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah,
whatever, guys.
snatches just get annoying.
So you can
at
just
the
see
leg.
how, like, I'm only, I'm at 18 and you're already on the pull-ups. So that's a great example of, like, where this workout is, like, you know, if you're not done, so to speak, with the bench in a minute, it's hard to keep going. Like, it's hard to make time up because the movements just take time. Like, 24 dumbbell snatches take time. Like, it's not like you can...
It's like wall balls.
Yeah.
You can't really speed up a wall ball.
You just know how long it's going to take. And now I had to go to 2s at the end of this one, and now I'm going on 90 seconds for my, bench press. So that's tough. And I have to get up and go hit, a big set as much as I could.
So let me ask you this. So it is 3 minutes, and there's 3 movements. So it's kind of nice because you can kind of get like a minute per movement kind of concept. You know going in, Andrew, how long it takes you to do one dumbbell snatch. What is that?
2 to 3 seconds.
2 seconds if you're moving, 3 seconds if you're just kind of like whatever.
If you're kind of like moving, yeah.
Okay. So you knew in this round of 24.
Yeah, I knew I could finish the 24s because I knew how much time I needed for the 24 dumbbell snatches. And I didn't want to blow out the chest to bar and then, die on the dumbbell snatch. So I did break this chest to bar up into two sets, yeah.
2 sets.
And then that way I knew I would finish right on time to be able to because I knew my next round was my last round. I wasn't going to make it out of the next round. So I was just going to extend this round all the way almost to 3 minutes. I think I finished with like 10 seconds left, if that. So that...
Yeah, you picked it up at 50.
Yeah.
So if it takes you 2 seconds per rep, that's 48 seconds. So I think I remember watching you cheering you on thinking, dude, he's barely going to make it. I think you barely squeaked in.
I think I had like a few seconds left.
But don't worry, I'm going to take care of the cover. Oh, no, I didn't cover you up. Nice job, Jacob. Nice job.
Killed it.
So what about you? You knew how long it would take to do bench press reps per second, right? So how long does it take you to do I think the bench press and the dumbbell snatch was essentially the same time remain.
Yeah.
It was like 2 seconds a rep.
Yeah. And I mean, this next round after this one is when I fall off my...
Right now, Andrew's thinking, fudge, man, I gotta start this bench press. Hey, you made it though.
I think if we watch here, I kind of fall off of my, doing 5s. Like there was a set where I get to 3 and I'm like, uh-oh. And then it kind of settled in, and I was like, okay, this is probably my last round. Or, no, sorry, this is I need to make it through this round, because I know my next one is not going to happen.
Yeah.
My first set of the bench always felt good, and then you would rack it, and then the second one felt worse, third one felt even worse. So
the last one was dog.
It almost seems like I should have pushed the first set a little bit more, because I felt fine, and by racking it, I just blew up more. It's like I should have maybe pushed the first time I picked the bench off the bar off the bench.
See, but I tried that in my last round. I had to go. And
You're already at the 32s.
I was dying.
Yeah. So I think I'm only at 21 now.
Okay, so this is the round of 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this round will end at the 28 mark
Yeah.
on the clock. So we got
There.
27. I'm sorry. So we got a little under 2 minutes left.
Right. And I'm still probably just halfway to the bench right now.
Well, I think at some point when you know you're not gonna make it out of this round, like your body just breaks down and says, "Okay, dude, like you've done." I mean, at this point, how many bench press have you done? Like,
I don't know.
A lot.
I think at 20 is 90.
Mm-hmm.
Now, knowing this, now you can get the bench done in 90 seconds in this round and still finish, because obviously, Jake, you did. So, I mean, that's
Yeah, but I mean, it was like you.
I did 18 chest to bar though on this set.
yeah, that's
I had to
fine.
make
did
up a ton
a
of
lot of
ground.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't think it was about chest bars. So, like, you could, you know, if you always two-set the chest bar, you would pretty much always fine for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think I ever 3-setted it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over in 2-minute land right now.
I think at this point you knew, like, okay, I'm trying to get reps ahead of people that are in this realm with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Squeaked it out.
sloppy
Squeaked
reps.
it out.
So I got 50 seconds
To get 26.
to go ham.
Dude, and you made it, but I remember I'm on the background of this camera yelling at him like, you've got 50 seconds to get 26 reps, so if you guys do the math, 2 seconds a rep, you got to go faster than that.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he's like, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
And then I started doing some quick math by glancing.
And you're like, oh crap, I got to
And
pick it
I'm
up.
like pulling my dumbbell down.
It's like Fran, when you pull your thruster down.
Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah, I think now I'm starting to pick it up a little bit.
Okay. So this is Andrew. Andrew knows, okay, I've got to just hang on and this is it. Yep. Right now, Jake's about to have the same thing happen to him.
That clock's a
The
lot.
clock's off it. Now.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, so now we're in the round of
28.
28. So let's actually jump ahead. We're going to jump ahead to the round of 30. Like, I don't feel like... Oh, wait, this is your last round. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we should definitely watch it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's a fail of 135 is awesome.
So, oh, yeah. Okay, so this is Jake's final round. No way he's going to make it out of this. I'm telling him, dude, even though you're not going to make it, and you guys told me the same thing, you've got to go. You got to get these points. You got to get these reps. So let's watch Jake, who's a big dude, get pinned by 135.
You're gonna watch me
Multiple
scary
times.
as balls go over there and try to pick this thing up and
Straddle him.
straddle him.
Now, granted, picture this: 220-pound man, 135, gets 135 stuck in his chest, and all he screams is, "Help!"
I need your help, guys. I need your help. I've never felt more vulnerable in my entire life.
Oh, it was the greatest thing.
I
But
almost
we
thought-
both ran over there like he was in.
To clarify, I am down to 215. Okay?
It doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, also still almost double body weight. Or half body weight. Alright, so we're getting close, right? So we're sitting up. I think right now we're at like a 15, as I recall, Andrew counting out loud.
Yeah.
So he's going to 28, right? The goal is to get back to the chest bars because you can get some quick reps there.
I never actually apologized because you actually asked me the round before like how many you had left on the chest bar and I couldn't do the math. I was like, just go till 26. Just
Yeah,
keep going.
dude, I'm just
You
like...
got to 18, you look at me like, how many left? And I'm like trying to like reverse math. I was like, just go to 26.
I think you just did a single.
Yeah, bro.
I wasn't actually watching this. I was looking at the.
You did tell me just do singles after a little bit.
Okay, maybe I did.
And maybe not.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay, a double, a
It's
double.
towards the end.
We're still hanging on, guys. Was it like a 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help!
Help! We both run in.
Oh, dude.
Okay, so according to the rules,
That's a no rep.
that's a no rep. Okay, just so everyone knows. And anytime I touch the bar, meaning I have to pick it off your chest, it's a no rep. It doesn't count. So I'm only standing there because I don't want him to get pinned again. So he's doing singles. I think at this point I'm telling you,
Just do singles.
you got
quick
like
singles.
4 left or something.
Yeah, no, there's a point where you're like, all right, you got 3 left, gotta go. So I'm like,
You just gotta
I'm gonna
get-
do a double.
Because you're doing something. I think at this point I said, hey, you gotta go. You gotta get it. You gotta get it
Few
done.
chest bar.
Yeah.
Here goes my double.
Nope.
Okay. So now we have we have a little bit of time left. I think you go again. And that was it. So that would have been your 28th rep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, well, I love that you left it all out there though. There you go.
Dude.
Meanwhile, Jake's still benching. Who knows?
Okay, so I'm in the round of 32. No.
30s.
30s. I'm in the round of 30 right now. And this is so I think when you look at this workout, when you look at it and you think to yourself, okay, I think I had 15 seconds before I had to start the round of 30, and I want to get out of the 30, so this is the round where I have to go and then know that I'm probably going to give it my all and I'm not going to make it out of the round of 32 because you're not going to be able to push for two 3-minute rounds for 6 minutes. So this is I ain't going to make it out of round of 32, but I want to make it out of this round.
It's very nice. Fast. And your bench, I think, takes you just, a minute. Are you done already? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude.
Good
I
for
went.
you.
I went for it, man. But I
You
wasted.
did a big first set, I thought, right? Or
10,
no?
I think 10.
Yeah, I did 10, and then I did like 4.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure.
You do 20 here.
No, I think I go
You
unbroken
You go
on my set of 30
That's
because I
right.
was like, dude, I have to finish this
Yeah,
round.
that's right.
So I saved it all. I think from this point forward, the most I'd ever done was like
You
20?
I think you just said a 20 and then you did 8 because this is your round of 30.
Yeah.
I think that might have
20
been
and 8.
I
Yeah,
think.
I think you're right. No, I think I did 22 and 6.
something like that.
Yeah. So now I know I've got to go.
And now you got just enough time to get it in here.
And I knew it. I was like, okay, I know that I can finish this, but I can't dilly-dally. Just moving that dumbbell like you mean it. Get it, son. Right now, Andrew's saying, you suck, drop it.
I'm over there on the box yawning. For the last half an hour, I've been saying 5, 10, 15, 20.
You're getting bored.
Yeah.
Okay.
All warming up I've done prior is completely
So
gone.
we've all watched all of us fail all of our rounds.
Sorry, Instagram land or YouTube land. Couldn't keep the bench.
Well, I mean, you failed around 26. You failed around 28.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to see me just fall apart.
But
at least Andrew and I...
At least you don't.
At least Andrew and I didn't get banned.
Actually, watch the end of the video to see if Jake fails a bench press.
Don't I?
Let's wait and see.
But, oh, yeah, I don't think I did not. I was like,
I'm
what?
trying to help you
I
out.
don't think you failed.
Right now, Andrew's saying, get on the bench, go. And I'm thinking, bro, I did.
Well, it's just like we talked about. It's all about now just how many reps can you get. You're not going to get out of 32s. So how close can we get out of it? And you still do like, I think you do 10 again.
Yeah, well, I knew I'm just trying to get points now. I want to get off this bench as fast as I can, and I want to get back to the snatch. Because the chest to bar, you want to finish it because it's such fast reps.
Yeah.
It's like you never want to finish a workout inside double unders because it's like crap, like 2 more seconds you can get 10 reps.
Yeah.
So it's like I want to get past the chest to bar, and dumbbell snatch is just slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I didn't fail any reps, I could have probably got an extra 10 reps.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you go back to the bar and you have 10 seconds. That's a couple chest. That's 10 chest to bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why I'm using one leg on the bench periodically.
You did that a lot.
Yeah, no idea what's going on.
Your legs tired?
I don't know. I don't think so.
My butt got tired from friggin' squeezing so hard. Gosh.
All right, so we're in the round 32. And it's going to take me...
We're coming on 90 seconds right now.
Yeah.
I think it takes you almost a minute 40.
Minute 40?
45?
Yeah, I've got to have another set or two. Man, I got up and thought, dude, I can do an unbroken set of 32 and just freaking... I know I'm not going to make it out of here, but I can get some points right here. And then I was like, ooh, that chalk looks good. And then I was like, oh, My hands hurt.
Oh, let me get some of that chalk.
Okay. I think I do.
You do 20 something?
Yeah, I think I do 20. I think I do 2 sets.
Do you do 22 and 10? Can't remember. Something like that.
I don't know. I haven't been counting.
Yeah.
We'll see how we do this
I was
next set.
counting, but I don't remember what you did.
1, 2, skip a few, you're done. Get out of here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you 3 said it.
You sure you said it? Dang,
Dude, I suck. I did.
I think it said it was just random numbers actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 15. So 15. So I did 17, 7, and 8. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oof. At this point, it was like, he's like, go, keep going. And that's it. And now we talked for like 20 minutes to a computer.
Well,
It was fun. We'll do the other ones tomorrow or Sunday or Monday.
Yeah. That one would be a super tough one to redo.
Yep, it would be. You can't. I mean, unless it's like your game plan was so dog trash, like you
Right.
started out really too hot.
Right.
But anyways, that's all I got to say about that.
Yep.
You good?
I'm good.
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 Good. See you guys.
See ya.